3 years ago, I knew that I didn't want to work at my job, that I had to get out, and I actually didn't want to work at all, that I wanted to find my passions and do something from the inside of me that I could do to earn income as opposed to working at a job. What I quickly discovered was that the passions that I had inside of me were already there and I aligned with them. And I want to show you how to do that for yourself so that you never work again another day in your life, but you get to do what you love and earn money from who you are instead of working. I'm Josh, preferablelife.com. Helping you get to your goals one day at a time is what we're doing here. Hit the subscribe button because I want to come alongside you in that journey. 3 years ago, I was depressed in the tanks at rock bottom. Had no zeal, no passion in life. I had no wants is the word that I used to describe it to my wife whenever she said, do you want eggs? Do you want whatever? I said, I don't have any wants. And that was my reply for everything. It was horrible. I delved into self-awareness. I took a ridiculous amount of personality tests. I took a ridiculous amount of job placement tests. I took tests to figure out what's wrong with me. I started counseling, all those kinds of things to dial in what was going on. What I quickly was made aware of whenever I decided to pursue an entrepreneur journey, I was going to pursue becoming a financial advisor because it came alongside I used to do taxes. I was in sales. I had a 401k that I was playing around with and the investment stuff and was doing pretty well at it. And so the alignments of my skills and assets and all those kinds of things led to financial advisor as my career choice based on all the career choice placement tests, and it completely made sense. So I started going down that route. What I quickly found though was that whenever I was studying for my Series 7 exam, that I could not focus on it. I could not pay attention. I could not retain. And what I was doing instead was I was watching YouTube videos on how to improve in my woodworking. Woodworking was a side hobby at that time, and I knew that whenever I was 50 that I would retire from corporate America and I would start this wood making hobby business thing at that point and earn side income in my kind of retirement years is what the life plan that I had at that time. But during this turmoil of studying for my Series 7 to pursue what I thought was my passion, I was keenly aware that I am fighting against who I am. I am fighting against what I actually want to do. And about 3 months, 5 months maybe into this journey. So the first thing I did was instead of studying for the Series 7, I downgraded to study for the Series 6. Thought that might help. That did not help. And then a few months after that, I just was like, why am I fighting? It's very obvious that my passion, my desire, the thing that I want to do all day, every day and think about is woodworking and wood cutting and improvements and jigs and all those kinds of things. And so I decided to launch a woodworking business with a buddy. So the woodworking business was launched and I was in heaven. Just had to start paying the bills. And in order to do that, I needed to learn digital marketing, internet marketing, those kinds of things. Long story that doesn't really matter here, but 6-8 months into doing the woodworking business and having to figure out how to build websites and funnels and all those kinds of things myself. And then an exercise that I'll introduce you to in a minute showed me that I love the internet marketing thing, the digital marketing thing. And a few months after that, I launched my digital marketing agency that I've been running now for 14 months. And I don't work. I live out my passion. I do what I love to do. And what I want for you is for you to look inside of you, for you to look at your YouTube history, look at your podcast subscriptions, look at your Facebook groups, look at all those places, your email inbox. What are you obviously interested in, obviously passionate about, but you are still working in a job? And you don't have to become an entrepreneur. That's a misconception. A lot of those, so my skills, the woodworking, I could have absolutely gotten a job at a woodworking business or whatever. So there is not a you have to become an entrepreneur thing. There is a you don't work whenever you are living out your passions. You are pursuing this thing that you love, that you wake, drink, and sleep, that you talk about with your friends, that you get the emails about, that you engage in the Facebook groups about. You are living and out your passion, and you are monetizing from your passion, and you aren't working anymore because you don't want to work, because work sucks. It's a 4-letter word and you got to get out of it. So I plead for you, for your preferable life, for you to live out from who you are, to become the person that you were crafted to be. I encourage you to not fight against it, to not be conflicted on the inside. You want and love this thing. Get out of work and get into your passion and do from you. I started this channel because I want to lay out the smart 2-year path to you actualizing the passions inside of you. That's why this thing is born. That's why Preferable Life is here, is to come alongside you accomplishing that thing that's from the inside of you. The first step is self-awareness, and then it's defining your perfect day. I'll put a link to that video up here so that you can know what you want in your day. The next thing is to overcome a bunch of stuff, because the journey from your perfect day declaration to your perfect day actualization is not easy, and you got to overcome a bunch of stuff to get there. So hit subscribe right now so that you can craft your preferable life. So step 1 is being self-aware, which we already talked about. And then perfect day is the next thing. And then it's starting and becoming a content creator is the easy, smart way to monetize from your passions. Make videos, start a podcast, start a blog, one of those 3 ways. I'll put a link to a video here to help you determine which one is your side hustle for the next year or 2, so that you can do it the smart way, not the not so smart way like I did, which was quit and have to bust your arse for a year and a half to dial it in. So the smart way is to start a side hustle right now and become a content creator. So all the steps will be in the description if you missed those pop-ups. Super, super critical to live out your preferable life. Not mine, not somebody else's, but actually you, from the core of you, so that you can live from your passions, live out your passions, and never work another day in the rest of your life because you don't want to work because it sucks. Hope this encouraged you. Hope this awakened you a little bit. I hope if it got you to become a content creator, man, boom, for you. You got to start. Leave me a comment below. I want to come alongside you in the journey. Let me know what your dream is, what your passion is, and what you want to do, because it's from you instead of work. No fun. I'm Josh, preferablelife.com. Get started. Live out you. Do you. Look forward to connecting with you on the next one.